Was a gorgeous evening for the Warrior Pride Football Camp 2017. Of course, a golf outing as well, and plenty of Wyoming Area Warriors there to support and give back to their community, give back to the program, and get to see some young people enjoy a great weekend. We had an opportunity to chat with some of those coaches and former alum enjoying the weekend.
Paul Baranka joining us, Warrior Pride Football Camp. And Paul, for you to come back and see all these great guys that are part of your program. Of course, the tradition continues here at Wyoming Area.
Oh, we have a great legacy here, and it's a thrill for me to be back. All of these kids that are helping out at the camp, I say kids, are former players of mine that go back 20, 25 years. It's a thrill to see them working with the kids in the community and keeping our program alive.
And the coaching staff at Wyoming Area, it's Warrior strong, that's for sure. These guys all still love being a part of it.
Well, we've always had a tradition of hiring coaches that have played in our program, and probably 95% of the coaches that I've had at Wyoming Area were all players of mine.
And of course, the golf weekend too. A lot of stories will be told, and you'll get to hear them numerous times as they get a little bigger, right?
Well, especially as you have the golf weekend, it just seems that memories and stories come out that are just beyond fun. It goes on to say that they're the memories that they have serve a lifetime.
Coach, great to see you as always.
Nice seeing you. Take care.
Lou Champy joining us for the Warrior Football Camp. And Lou, a lot of pride in this camp, a lot of pride that you show all the time with the Warriors all year round, 365 days. You're one of those top Warriors, that's for sure. But talk about what a day like this means to you.
I don't know, John, that I'm one of the top Warriors. I've certainly been around the longest out of a lot of these younger fellas. In these parts, we love our Wyoming Area football. When Coach Maranka and I founded the Alumni Association in 1998, we built the association based on excellence in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. And we believe that in that. We preach that. We like to win football games, but we like to teach these youngsters how to become excellent young men and women. And that's a key. That's a key for us, and that's what tonight and this whole weekend is all about.
Jason Spees joining us here with the Warrior Pride Football Camp. But Jason, a night like this, what does it mean to you?
Going up to the system, being a young kid, watching guys that played at Wyoming Area for a long period of time, now having the opportunity to coach here, it just means a lot. Getting the kids out, having a lot of fun, bring the Warrior spirit, Warrior nation together, and just having a great time.
And these young kids really seem like they're going to get a lot out of a night like tonight. Their excitement, but I think, as you say, the adults are going to be pretty darn excited about seeing the lights come on here at some point.
Yeah, we get a lot of guys coming back that have played in the past, and again, they come out and have some fun, and that's what it's all about, bringing the kids together, bringing the community together, and just teaching them a little bit about the basics of football and having a great time, supporting Warrior Nation.
Joe Pisano joining us right now, the Warrior Pride Football Camp. But Joe, it's a big day for everybody here, and a lot of pride of the community, but not only the young kids get a lot out of this, but the adults do as well.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for the young kids to get involved with our program. Coach Spencer does a great job reaching out to all the elementary schools, and as the athletic director, we tried to incorporate a bunch of different elementary camps with soccer this year, and it just turned out to be a great day. We have approximately 75 campers signed up, and it's usually a great turnout. We have some college coaches coming in. They speak to the kids, they give a little pep talk, and it's great for the kids to get some skill development and also to get the community involved with Wyoming Area football.
Head Coach Randy Spencer joining us here on the John Mendola Show. And Coach, what a great day and evening and weekend it's going to be, this Warrior Pride Football Camp.
Absolutely, John. We're just thrilled to have everybody here this weekend. A little shift in our camp time this year. Usually we've gone in the morning. This time we're going 5 o'clock, 6 to registration, 6 to 9 with our camp. It seems that a lot more of our alumni and families have been able to take advantage. So we're excited to have everybody here. This is the night we call it, hey, everybody gets to reconnect and connect for the first time, the young kids with our program. So the past, present, and future of our program really represented tonight. And it's great for our kids that are currently in the program, our varsity kids, because they get to have the experience with both the alumni and the youth, and we take that forward into the season. Really invaluable for us.
The strength of the alumni here at Wyoming Area seems to be the glue. It's been that way for a long time. These guys really literally take a lot of pride in it.
An incredible group, and again, with all due respect to everybody else, a lot of strong football tradition in our area, and we just have something that we know is very special. And when people ask us, what is it about our tradition, and it's really that pride, that word pride. It's more than the individual pride. It's really that pride that comes from having been a part of the program, and that sense of what the takeaways been and how it's carried over into successes later on in life, and the need and want to share that and stay connected and support kids that are going through the program now, making sure that they get that same type of experience going forward.
Dave Pacchione joining us here at Wyoming Area for Warrior Pride Camp. Dave, you're a warrior again in the sense of you're in the administration here at the school. But you're a warrior at heart, all those years on the football field, and loving the game, coaching at other places as well. So what's a day like this mean to you?
You know what? It's great for the community to bring back to have young kids come in here and be able to learn fundamentals by the coaches, the players, and to see the next generation of warriors come through here. It's exciting for me. I went through the program and everything like this, and this wasn't here when I was here, and I wish it was, because you always look up to those guys like a Jimmy Pizzano or Rich Bazinski when I was 7th grade, and to come back and be able to help the next generation of warriors come up. It's a great feeling. It's a great thing for the community, and I'm blessed to be here.
And it's just as fun for the adults seeing some of these guys, as you say, you idolized, and you'll be able to maybe golf with some of these guys over the weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun as well.
Absolutely. When you can bring all the alumni back in this type of sequence, and our first time at night, and you see a guy like Eric Spies, Rich Mazinski, Kenny Capesci, all the alumni that come back, it's fun. It's exciting to coach with them and things like that. And then you have the golf tournament tomorrow, where guys get together, have fun golfing, and it's for a great cause.
Kenny Capesci joining us here on the John Mendola Show, the Warrior Pride Football Camp. Kenny, great to see you. Of course, being a teacher here, and being a coach, being in your community, a place that you always lived, it's got to be a great day for you to be a warrior.
This is a wonderful day. It brings back all the old alumni, a lot of guys I played with. Gets the community really involved. The kids come out, the cheerleaders are here. It's just a great rally call for the program, and we've been doing it many years now, and every year it seems to be a great success.
Reliving those memories with some of the alum is probably fun, and Coach Maranka, getting to see him. Talk about some of the fun conversations you guys will have this weekend, even on the golf course.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have our golf tournament, so getting together with those guys, actually teaming up with me. I'm teamed up with Marvin Gilpin, a guy I played with, and we still keep in touch to this day. And seeing Coach Maranka and all the guys that even came before me, all those old war stories about the gridiron, it's just a lot of fun, a lot of great conversation, and it's just good to keep in touch with those guys.
I'm one of the coaches here for the Wyoming Area Warriors for Warrior Pride Football Camp, Rich Musinski. And Rich, great players here, great people, great community. It's just a special day.
It is. It's a great way to give back to the community and the young football programs that support the Warriors, throughout the years. And it's great to come back out and see a lot of the guys that you played with, or guys that played ahead of you, that were just great football players and are here to just give back to the community.
Playing for Coach Maranka and hearing some of the stories now, all these years later, cop to write about this. Right. What's it like hearing Coach Maranka now talking about the program?
Yeah, it's a little more relaxed. You still got to watch yourself, but it's a little more relaxed now with him not being, around and the head coach. But it's great hearing the old stories and things like that, and bringing up, old plays and things that happened in the past that you may have been a little nervous about, but a little more loose about now. So.
About these young guys and young people, young ladies as well, coming into camp today. What's it like to help be a part of their life? I'm sure, you talk about guys like Dave Pacchione, who said he looked up to guys like you, and of course, these guys are looking up to other kids, so that generational thing keeps going.
Yeah, it's a great time to have these kids, and we got some good leaders on our team, some good players this year, and I'm sure a lot of these kids know who the players are on our team, and it's just a great opportunity for kids to see how these older kids act, and hopefully they do set a good example for these guys, and role models for the future.
Julian Campetti joining us now here at the Warrior Pride Football Camp. Julian, for you to come back and get a little taste of your fellow Warriors here and seeing these young kids bring back some memories for you?
Absolutely. It wasn't too long ago that was when these kids were running around, so just having the opportunity to come back and give back is great, and something I look forward to every year.
Of course, helping out with the staff, know you're around, and now you're up at BC as a grad assistant. Talk about that challenge.
Yeah. It's a lot different than it was around here, but I'm excited. We got a great team, play great competition, so I'm looking forward to it.
Talk about the game of football, what it did for you. Obviously, getting through college, getting you, some academic work, and then, of course, now being involved in a fraternity of coaches you're going to hopefully learn from and then know and then grow as a coach as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, football opened a lot of doors just beyond playing football. Obviously, getting to play at the major college level of football was a dream come true, but having your undergrad paid for and then now having my master's paid for and be able to learn the game from some of the best coaches in the country, it's just a blessing, and I'm just blessed. So football has done a lot for me.
BJ Stellicone joining us, 1998 grad of Wyoming area. BJ, these years fly by. Here we are in 2017, but I'm sure you have a lot of great memories here of being a Warrior back then and continuing to be a Warrior now.
Yeah, a lot of great memories. Always good to come back, be able to give back to the community, help kids out, help them develop their game. Great seeing, obviously, everybody that you graduate with and that you played with back in the day, and just happy to be here.
Of course, these kids hope to get a lot out of it today, and just like you got out of when you were a Warrior, but these young kids, hopefully they'll have a few more years under their belt to soak it up, maybe as a 10, 11, 12-year-old, and see what some of these older guys are all about.
Yeah, I mean, there weren't a lot of these camps around when we were, growing up as kids, but, it's really good that, the Wyoming area community comes together and they put these together and bring the old alumni back, and, they'll, if nothing else, have a lot of good memories to share down the road.
Hey, great to see you again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mike Fonte, one of the coaches here at Wyoming Area Warrior Pride Football Camp. Mike, talk about this weekend.
It's a great weekend. We got a lot of tradition here at Wyoming Area, just getting everybody involved. A lot of alumni come back, the community gets involved, so it's a great tradition here.
Hey, great to see you. I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Nate Bynum joining us from the University of Albany, tight end, special teams coach, and coach here to come to see a camp like this. A lot of pride here, the Warrior Pride Camp. For you to be involved and see these young kids love the game of football today.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to be out here, especially like you said, nice night like this, beautiful weather, and just so many young kids here that have the Warrior pride and then are busting their tails to become great football players. It's great to, especially with the young kids today, to see this many kids show up for something like this.
And of course, people know that there's some kids from northeastern Pennsylvania on the University of Albany roster, which is awesome. And of course, you're out there doing your job every day, but to get to know these coaches and to learn a little bit more about the community, because this is your recruiting area, just kind of entrenches you a little bit to say there's some good people here.
Yeah, it definitely are. One thing our head coach, Coach Tuso, is big in is when you're recruiting an area, you need to become a part of that culture. You don't just need to go into schools and stop by and try to get information on kids. You become a part of that area. The Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area, especially this Wyoming area, and everything in this, all the high school coaches have been great, treated us like family, and we've created great relationships and been fortunate enough to get 7 players out of here the last 3 years.
Nate, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the Warrior Football Camp.
No, thanks for having me.
Great to see all the popular Wyoming area Warriors over time, coaches, players, and of course some guest coaches coming in from different colleges, including the University of Albany, Lackawanna College, Wilkes University, and Kutztown University, to help out with this great community event here for Warrior Pride Camp 2017.